morning a team that's hunting a tiger that escaped from a farm in the south of Johannesburg. They are trying to verify several reports of sightings, and these are live visuals you're seeing right now. And also on the ground there is Tumaole, who is part of our team. Tumaole, if you can hear me, good morning. Perhaps let's talk about, I'm sure you'll give us an update on the sightings that we were told had been verified. You'll tell us whether or not that is true, but also importantly, who is or from whose farm did this lion escape? Was this a lion that was kept by a particular individual, and where are they right now?
Well, a very good morning to you, Koli. Yes, indeed, these live visuals that we're giving you as I stand off camera are just the visuals of the team that has been assembled to track this tiger. And, of course, you can see that they are being helped by K9 friends there. And these dogs are also used to track and, trace in hunting activities as well as other activities by the local policing forum. And Cocker Spaniels, I think, would be the breed, quite a keen sense of smell. But you can see that also the people that are gathered here are taking no chances. This is a very dangerous animal. You can see by the firearms they have there. I'm told that some of the firearms are also dart guns. So the idea is that they are going to try and subdue the animal before they resolve to any lethal kind of force. That will depend really on what they find and where they find it and what kind of environment. Of course, you raise a very good question about the issue of the reports and false sightings. So I'm going to also bring you on camera now with one of those who are part of the search operation. That will be, of course, Gresham Mandy. He's been with us the whole morning, just giving us updates, and he's with the Community Policing Forum, the Walkerville Community Policing Forum. Mr. Mandy, what's the latest? I see the team is still out here. What can you tell us? And what about these sightings? Are there any credible confirmations? We hear people talking about seeing the tiger in communal areas. What is going on?
Let me just clarify that. There are no confirmed sightings of the tiger yet, of Sheba yet. There are reports coming that she's to the side of me, to the east, to the west, to the north. We've sent teams out to investigate and sent drones up in those areas. But unfortunately, all of them have proved a dead end. So there are no confirmed sightings, unless it comes from us, where we have verified that the sighting has been confirmed. There are no confirmed sightings of the tiger.
The next question that was raised by Kolim Gambi, my colleague there in studio, is the question about how the tiger got out, but also the owner. Where is the owner and who is the owner? Have you been in touch? Are you getting cooperation? And what's the explanation about someone keeping a tiger on their property?
Look, the owner hand-reared the tigers from cubs already, and they're already 8 years old. He's fully involved with the search and trace and rescue operation, so he's been very cooperative with SAPs, with anybody on scene. So yeah, we can say that he's just as concerned about his animal as everybody else is.
All right. Another question would be, with the owner being, part of the operations, I got a glimpse of the property. It certainly looked like it was very well reinforced, and are part of the investigations looking into whether perhaps the fencing was breached by those who were trying to illegally get access to his property. We know that, of course, farm attacks and farm robberies and thefts are a big problem in the area. Is this part of your investigations, and is this something you can confirm?
Look, we can confirm that in our area, in the sector in which us as community police work, we have a lot of incidences of fences being cut in and properties being broken to, and farm equipment stolen and cable stolen and house break-ins and things like that. So we don't rule out that the perpetrators were using the fence cutting to gain access to the property to steal whatever they could get, whether it be scrap steel or cables or farm equipment.
All right. And at this stage, in terms of your investigations, what tools are you using? You mentioned the drones. We've got the dogs, but Are you confident that the area that you're searching in is still the area that the tiger might be in? We know that it's already attacked neighboring properties, eaten some boars. With the territories that we know that tigers can cover in terms of the species in its natural habitat, that would be in Southeast Asia, so forth, can we expect that it will go further from here, or are you confident the area is still very much an area that might yield some results?
Look, I'm not a wildlife expert, but what I can say is we don't think she has moved further than the radius of the farm in which she was kept. We know that we've got a lot of teams on the ground and more are arriving all the time. We've got drones in the air, we've got guys on foot now, we've got guys on back of vehicles and that, tracking her wherever they can, whether it be on the top of the mountain behind me or whether within the forest or the thick dense growth. But we have quite a big team that is arriving as we speak.
All right. We'll have to leave it there. That was Gresham Mandy from the Community Policing Forum, just giving us an update about the state of the search operations that are happening right here as they search for that female tigress that is out on the loose. And again, a word of caution to those in the area and those who might spot the tiger, not to approach the animal. It is not a pet that anyone would be used to. It is still a wild animal and poses a threat, particularly because it has been out on the prowl and it has been feasting, if one might use that word, on the local prey. It has attacked a local dog here as well. And people are saying, err on the side of caution. Call authorities, steer clear if you see the animal, and do not approach it or try to apprehend it under any circumstances. And we will continue to give you those updates if the animal is spotted. Again, Goli, another word from authorities. They will do their best to try and capture the animal alive. They were going to use sedating darts if possible. However, if the animal does pose a threat, then officers are saying that they won't hesitate, if it means saving a life, to use lethal force, because this is a very, very dangerous and very wild and large animal. So that's the latest here from Walkerville as we continue to track that particular elusive tiger.
Yeah, Tumaole, thank you very much. Quite informative.